Hello everyone, Nucleus here, and I'm back with the conclusion to the series on building your first PC. So, closing out the discussion, I'll be talking about peripherals or accessories, and I'll do a quick discussion on operating systems. I think I'll do a deep dive into operating systems in another video. But first off, I'll be installing a wireless network card into the desktop that I've been building for this entire series. So, let's get started. The wireless card that I'll be installing is the PCE 3000 Wi-Fi 6 wireless adapter from ASUS. Inside the box, we have the card itself, the wireless antenna, a USB cable that goes to a USB header on the motherboard for power, a CD that has our drivers, instruction and warranty information, and a backplate for installation into a small form factor case. Installing the wireless adapter is pretty easy. You just insert it into the PCIe Gen 1 slot, screw it down, and then connect it to the motherboard through a USB header on the motherboard. As far as peripherals and accessories go, I'll give you a glimpse into what I use every day. You may have seen my keyboard and mouse in previous videos of my workspace. They are the Apex 300 and the Rival 500 from SteelSeries. My keyboard is the Apex 300. It's what you would call a gaming keyboard because of the extra buttons. The extra buttons are macro keys for use in games that use a lot of hotkeys like MMOs or real-time strategy games. The Rival 500 mouse is similar to a gaming mouse with the additional buttons meant to have functions mapped to the extra buttons. From my previous gaming rig, I pretty much have all things Razer. My keyboard is the Black Widow V4 or version 4. Uh, like my Apex 300, it's a gaming keyboard with macro keys. It includes additional buttons for media playback and a dedicated volume wheel. The Mamba mouse isn't comparable to my Rival 500 as it doesn't have quite as many buttons. Additionally, uh, I have two headsets that I regularly use: the Arctic 7 from SteelSeries and the Black Shark V2X USB from Razer. So, uh, most likely, from some of the voiceovers that I've done for videos, you've heard me. Well, for the voiceovers that I've done for previous videos, I've been using the Arctic 7. So the webcams that I use are the Logitech C920 and the Razer Kio. As you can see, the Kio has an integrated ring light, and rounding out the rest of my Razer collection is the Ripsaw external video capture device, the Leviathan V2 gaming soundbar, which is also Bluetooth capable. I have the Wolverine Xbox controller, which is a third-party controller from Razer, with integrated RGB. I also have the Stratos XL wireless controller from SteelSeries and the F310 controller from Logitech. And finally, I purchased the Wacom One drawing tablet from Wacom. So prior to me making this video, I went ahead and installed Windows 11. After that, I set up my development environment, installing Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio 2022, and GitHub Desktop, and pulling my repository. If you are interested, I'll leave links in the description to my instructor's videos on IDEs and what we used in class and how to set up your GitHub repository. So, I've also installed Oracle's VirtualBox virtual machine software, and I created a virtual computer and installed CentOS, which is a a Linux distribution. So I'm sure you're asking why. I've worked with Linux in the past, both Ubuntu and Debian, but I wanted to try something different. Nerd! During my time in the military, I was exposed to Debian and Ubuntu, but I never really did much with them. Moving on, when it comes to operating systems, I actually have a few OEM copies of Windows 10 on hand for this video. An OEM copy of Windows is typically what you'll find on pre-built PCs and desktops. They're pretty much stripped down versions of Windows, and typically when you look at pre-built PCs and laptops, the manufacturers will include their own proprietary applications. Sometimes these apps are just bloatware and aren't typically used by users and just take up drive space. Windows 11 Home is kind of a catch-all version of Windows, and it provides enough features and some helpful applications that most users will probably use on a regular basis. And Windows 11 Pro, on the other hand, is primarily meant for your small office, home office, or maybe even the small business user. Well, that's it for this series. I hope that from watching these videos, you'll consider building your own PC, whether it be for gaming, education, content creation, or graphic design. In my opinion, building your own PC and learning about what you can do with it is a rewarding experience. Trust me, this won't be the last PC build that you'll see on this channel. I've actually got uh, two builds coming up, plus the custom water cooled PC. But with that said, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.